Hello and welcome back to my Make It Up As I Go Along modded playthrough of Space Engineers Survival. If there is such a thing as Space Engineers Survival. Anyway, that's another story. In the last few episodes we've been building a new ship to leave this planet and go and explore the universe, the galaxy I should say, not the universe. That's a little bit big for me. And we're almost there. I'm debating what to do with the Odyssey. I mean, she's been a good ship and I would really not like to leave her behind, but with the corruption out there and their hacker drones, trying to bring her along with the fleet mod would probably end in a disaster, so I'm going to leave her here. She'll be well protected by the base, as I'm going to leave a lot of uranium refining here and enough ammunition to keep the base covered and safe whilst I'm away. Excuse that banging noise. That is the barge taking apart our last visitor. As you can see, she's still over there. There's mostly metal plate left now, but since then it's been quite quiet, and that was an outbound, and I think we've done as much as we can on the planet. As be honest with you, if I carried on anymore it would probably never ever be finished. There is a little bit that I need to finish off before we do depart, and that is at the rear of the ship, but what I'm going to do at the moment is empty out all this inventory, and I won't bore you with this. I'll come back when I get on with something a little bit different. I'm completing the back of the ship, the part that was missing. Only a minor part, mostly just plating, armour. But it would be nice to have both sides of the ship roughly the same. Oh, I see what I've done here, yes. And it's been quite a few weeks since I started building the ship, so I seem to have forgotten what I've done on each side. So let me see if I can just get these to match up a bit. It is mostly just armour blocks. Yeah, I know it's going to add weight to the ship, but it makes me feel a bit more comfortable with the build. That's not right. And I'd like to get it done before we depart. As I was saying, I would like to depart for pastures new because I would like to try out some different mods and see which ones work, which ones don't, which ones make the game a bit more enjoyable, a bit more challenging perhaps. Although I think, to be honest with you, we're at a level now that really, hopefully, nothing can really set us back, but you never know. These mods are being developed all the time, and thanks to great development of 5 mod editors and the mod producers. As to the vehicles on the base, well, I can't really take them with me. The only one I would really want, I've spoken about the Odyssey already, but the barge would be tempted to take that with me. That looks about right. Doesn't look too bad. I just hope we got enough thrust on this ship. A, to take off, and B, to make it a reasonably good ship to fly. Which reminds me, at some stage I'm going to have to couple it up to the base. As far as the name is concerned, I intend to name the ship when, after we've taken off, so I can blueprint her as well then. But for now, just going to finish off this bit of greebling. And then we will perhaps look at connecting the ship to the base and transfer some of the resources across. In the meantime, how are you doing over here, Bob? It looks like it's mostly still plate left now, which you're slowly disassembling, but we have so much of that that I'm not particularly worried about it. I will miss this planet. It's a beautiful day here. I really don't need you, do I? Not at the moment, not anymore. So let's paint you pink. Get you disassembled. I'm debating what to do with the breakdown blocks as well. They're a little bit fragile, being a small block creation. I think I might actually pick those pink, that one pink as well. The pick-me-up, well, very fragile against small block, but I think I'll take her with me. I can always decide what to do with her later on. I'm probably going to have to build a series of smaller ships, maybe a drill ship, perhaps a small fighter. Let's pink this one a minute. We can always return to this base. As I said, I intend to leave enough uranium here to keep it powered and enough ammunition to keep the guns supplied. And be honest with you, when I'm away, I doubt if anything will attack, because they mostly come here because I'm here. I know that sounds a little bit big-headed of me, but to be honest with you, that's just the way the mods work. Thank you, guns. I heard that zombie. So I think the next thing to do is to consider connecting the ship up. There is a couple of connectors over here. There's one on the side which I use basically to access the ship's inventory, etc. And there's one in the middle which was designed to hook up with this connector, one I've just walked past. There's one over here. No, I didn't put one on this side. So the first maiden voyage of the ship may be very short, maybe a quick hop forward and slightly to the left to get this to connect up. Now I need to work out which piston this is on so that I can extend it. Unfortunately, I forgot to name the individual piston. So this could be a bit of a tedious operation, shall we say. Just need to go that forward that much. I wonder if I could put I could put a camera on there. I could see directly down. But it's not going to allow me to do that. The nearest I can get one is there. I really don't want it pink. With the mod that allows us to rotate and angle the camera vision, we might just be able to see it. It might be a slightly strange angle. Let's put one there and we'll see. Yeah, but no, I don't like that there. Price beside the point, you won't go. Did I put one on the front of the ship? That's my next question. Yes, I did. There's one on the front of the ship. Why has the music changed? Anyway, let's get to the command deck a minute. I really thought the other day that I really need to put a door at the top of that stairwell, because otherwise I'm going to depressurize the habitations level deck every time I open the door. I'm wondering if it's not 100% great, but I could actually put the door across As you can see, it's open to the hangar deck below, so obviously it'll be continuously depressurizing the living quarters as soon as I open the door. Not a great idea. I don't want to waste that much oxygen. I mean, hopefully we won't run short of ice, but you never can really tell. So if I'm going to do that, let's find a door first of all. Oh, my bar is full of blocks that I don't need anymore. Let's find a space. Right, a door. I have to change the block on the right hand side, but why wouldn't it let me place it there? Let me place it there, but that's obviously not any good. Well, let's get rid of this block first of all and alter this side. Thank you, Bob. I wonder if I put a door that... Yeah, is that the right way now? Ah, it's the bulkhead light. Right, let's get rid of that at the moment. I'm hoping the door will just go. Don't want that. Oh, I've got a elite grinder on me, welder on me. Right, elite welder, elite welder. There we go. That's why I get enough for empty my inventory. I'm hoping if I put a door across here, it will give me access both sides of the door to the cargo. Yes, it will. Both sides, hopefully. Yes, I can access it both sides. That's not brilliant, but it will suffice for the time being, I think. I will admit that is something I didn't think of when I started designing the ship. Well, as you saw if you watched the episodes, it hasn't really been designed. It's more of an organic grow from a basic idea. I'd like to do something different in there as well, but I think we've been building this ship long enough now, and I would like to get back into space. It's been a long time since I've been in space. So let's go and group up all the thrusters, etc. And again, I know this will probably be quite tedious, so I will cut this bit out and I will see you all in a bit. Here's the camera view. Now, can I see? Yes, I can. She's airborne. She's off the ground, which hopefully means we got enough thrust. I've got both the atmospheric thrusters and hydrogen lifting us up, but we're maintaining our altitude at the moment with just the atmospheric thrusters. So hopefully I've got the balance of engines right. Now let me see if I can connect up to the ship, up to the base I mean. A bit forward and a bit to the left, if I remember correctly. Bit of an odd view, but hopefully it will suffice. What was that? No idea. Well, as you can see, we're connected to the base. Now I had to remove this block here in order to extend the piston because it was rubbing up against the edge of these blocks. I wonder if I could put a sloop in there instead. It might look a little bit odd, but at least it will allow us to extend and retract the piston. Now can I still get up onto the stairwell? Yes, I can. Good. I can still access the ship. even though she is now balancing on that connector. Close that door as well. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to close the front and back doors after I do some cargo moving, i.e. from the base to the new ship. I will miss you, Odyssey. I hope you'll be safe here, and I hope to see you in the near future. And you, base. I'm not really... well, I don't know. You have to see how it goes, but might as well think about departure now. Arise, my child. Arise. I wouldn't exactly say she's the most sprightly. Does appear to be pointing nose down at the moment. Whether that's me or whether it's lack of thrust. I've just blueprinted the ship. Haven't named her yet. I will do that soon. Probably when we're in space, actually. So what else is there to be done? What's happened to the landing gear? Are they stuck in the ground? There's no heads on those pistons and there's no landing gear. Same on the back. I will sort that out in a sec. Well, Barge, I'm going to park you up and shut you down. And I've arranged the base so basically all that's left on, powered on, are the refinery, I can't speak again today. The refinery that's refining the uranium ore for the reactors. Apart from that, everything else is shut down. So the power drain is really just the shields and the weapons. Oh, she's heavy. She is tilted forward. And the hydrogen's still on as well. Right, let's park the barge a minute. She is exceedingly heavy. I think we've got enough on the ship. I don't want to really add any more weight, so I'm going to leave these materials here for when we come back. If we ever come back, we've got an immediate ready supply of resources available to us. And something else that's missing. What's happened to the barrels on the Odyssey, on the main battle cannons? They seem to be missing. Having a few issues today with space engineers. I know that's perhaps nothing unusual. Alright, let's get back and switch those hydrogen thrusters off. I still don't know what happened to the landing gear. They seem to have vanished. Doesn't look quite symmetrical. Parts of it does, parts of it don't. Oh well, that's something that can be corrected later on. No we can also erect. That was a big jerk. Prometheus. Time to get back to the control room, I think. She is tilted. I wasn't really planning to depart the planet today, but it looks like we're going to. As the hydrogen has gone down considerably, I should have switched those hydrogen engines off and just left her balancing on the Atmos. So without spending a lot of time collecting a lot more ice, let's try and see if we can make it. Hopefully we can make it on the 29% we've got left. Although the Atmos are hardly taking any power at the moment. Large grid dropper squadron attacking position. Well, I'm sure the base can look after itself. It has up to now. So let us continue. No, don't go down. Up. Arise my... I was going to say beauty, but she's hardly that. Arise, my friend. Take us to space. Why are the hydrogen tanks not refilling? You have ice. So why are you not refilling the hydrogen tanks? Still haven't got time for that. I'm down to 11% now. Rise and rise quickly, please. We're still in the full 1G at the moment. I hope we can make it. It sounds like we're outside of the atmosphere, although I can still see clouds above us. Oh, the wind noise has stopped. As we slowly but surely ascend. I will say it now, and I've said it before. There are times when space engineers looks really nice. Looks like the hydrogen shut off, so probably run out. We're now purely down to the ion drives, as the Atmo won't be any use up here either. They were just purely for getting us off the ground, and they only did that with the aid of the hydrogen, so you can make your own judgment about that. Not the best looking ship I've ever made. More functional, really, than anything else. Right, it's just a question now of gaining altitude as fast as we can. There's quite a bit of vibration, but we are in space. Still climbing. We're under the influence of 0.31 gravity from the planet. Slowly going down. The gravity, that is, not us, hopefully. We have escaped the planet's gravity, and we are now in true space. With 0 hydrogen. Still haven't quite worked out why the ice isn't being converted into hydrogen, but we will hopefully try and sort that out for the next episode. because I'm afraid that's all I've got time for this week. I hope you enjoyed. It wasn't exactly planned, it just happened, as a lot of my videos just do. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you in the next one for your company. But until then, thanks for watching, and do please take care. See you soon.